fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I am broken system, broken trust, and I approve this message.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
All right, guys. Welcome back. This is another KFARR stream. So we've got a sovereign citizen today. This is the sovereign citizen that Van Valiant covered the other day, that everyone has covered in the past. Let me try to find where his body cam was almost a year ago. I want to say it was October, September, August, that time frame in 2024. Well, he decided he was going to get pulled over again. I guess I should be showing you guys this because I'm just looking at it by myself at this point. Let's bring it up on screen. There we go. John, how you doing, bud? Let's switch this. You guys don't need to see me. You see me every day. So, hopefully you guys can hear me still. So we've got this guy, Andrew, what's it called? We are going to be watching this video today. The thing is, he put out this video however many months ago. And if you guys want, you know what, we'll do that. What we're going to do here, folks, is we're going to watch the beginning of this video. And the only reason I say we're going to watch the beginning of this video is because it's great. For a sovereign citizen video, it's almost perfect. So we're going to watch this, and then we're going to jump to the other video that's about 20-something minutes long. We're probably going to watch all of it. Yeah, this couple is nuts. I just want to show you guys how holding someone accountable the first time, or one of the first times, really chills them out for their next experience. And yes, I have little tiny marshmallows in my coffee. I'm a child. They taste like Lucky Charms marshmallows. But yeah, let's watch this. We're only going to watch the first couple minutes because they're awesome. Got a great view of the officer's phone. Any day now, Mr. Officer. Got a marshmallow on my mustache. And if anybody can hear the wonderful music in the background, that is Skyrim music.
9023.
There's at least 2 occupants.
Behind your back. Do not do it. Sergeant! We're here calling the police right now. I don't give a fuck who you're calling. Taser, taser, taser. No, sir! Get down on the ground. Stop tasing me. Get down on the ground right now. Get down. Get down. Get down. Tasing me. Stop it! Get down. On the ground. Get down on the ground. On your stomach. Stay in the car. Yeah. Stay in the car. You are doing this. Stay in the car. On your stomach now, or you'll get it again. You're gonna get it again. On your stomach now. On your stomach, you're gonna get it again. On your stomach. I got it. Oh.
I'm trying, sweetheart. I am trying to find Roger Taylor's number.
Oh, you guys. Get back in the car right now. You're gonna be placed under arrest.
7 years, Janet.
Now. Release your hand. You did not read me my rights. You did not go over anything. No, you asserted yourself and you violated my rights. All of them.
Copy okay.
Very well. All of them. Read the paperwork you're fucking standing on. Right now. Read it. Get back in the car right now.
I am in my car.
All right. Anywho, this is where we're going to end that video. Simply because, again, they're an idiot. I just want to show how chill they have become over the last year. and how it seems to have hit them that maybe they're fucking up. Also, I want to show you guys this. I didn't want to, but I just noticed it. He put out 11 hours ago, he put out another video. And it's labeled Straw Man, the Great Government Scam. What have you not learned from your experience with the police? Have you not learned with your sovereign citizen struggle? Yeah, they violated all of his rights. Every single one of them. Yeah, let's jump into this one that I've watched a little bit of.
Do that stuff to.
This is going to, again, be... Yeah, they didn't read the paperwork. They didn't read him his rights, even though they weren't asking him any questions. Therefore, didn't need to read him his rights. I'm just... I don't understand. I don't understand how you could keep putting your own family in jeopardy by doing dumb shit like this. But here he is, doing dumb shit. All right. Here we go. This is going to be slow at some points, but we're going to have to deal with it. Oh, also, make myself the large screen here for a second. Let's just say I have a source, a very close source, who may or may not have interviewed this guy. And they scrapped the interview for more or less they thought he was crazy or went a little too far down the rabbit hole. Again, being the lead reporter for the KFARR News Network, I'm not going to reveal my sources, but I know a lot more about this specific sovereign citizen. I keep having to say the same thing. I know a lot more about this sovereign citizen than I'd like. But yeah, this is another one where I know way too much. And yeah, sources are cool sources. Everyone should gather some sources for themselves. Here we go. Are we getting some,
Your driver's license.
There we go. That's the longest 30 seconds of my life.
This isn't happening again.
Andrew, please
You're
don't.
not
Can I have your
paying
driver's
your
license, please?
Yes.
I am.
I can't.
Maryland versus Wilson, U.S. Supreme Court.
don't
Maryland
care.
versus Wilson says I can detain all passengers in the truck,
I
okay?
just want to go home to my.
Maryland v. Wilson is Pennsylvania v. Mims, but for like the passengers of the car. And you heard what he just said. That's a Supreme Court decision that's been held up constitutional, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care because he's a sovereign citizen wearing a Santa riding a bald eagle Christmas sweater.
You can detain me, but you're going to release me. You can.
I'm not arresting you, Andrew. Verbiage, okay? You're not free to leave the stop. I'm going to get her driver's license. I'm going to run her, and I'm going to run the plate on the truck.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I get the title out of the truck? Because that's the only thing I have here. You've already made me lose my other car.
5 below.
I've already lost my other car because of this. Let's go again.
You lost your other car because of your piss poor decision making. The fact that you just put up 11 hours ago more sovereign citizen garbage proves that you just don't understand. You don't understand. Also, I'll spoil this for a second. Everybody knows that I find a lot of my content on Facebook, sovereign citizen groups, more groups, flat earth groups. Well, the head moderator for the sovereign citizen group that I follow very closely so I can make fun of them, and a lot of my subscribers are also members of that group so we can make fun of sovereign citizens. She found me out today. She found out that I'm not actually a sovereign citizen and that I just make videos on them making fun of them. She threatened to kick me out of the group if I kept exposing sovereign citizen nonsense. It was a fun time. It was a fun day.
It's fine. Okay, I'm sorry.
Just breathe.
I want to go.
She doesn't want to get her head bashed in again.
I'm not talking to you, Andrew. I'm talking to her,
wanna go
okay?
home with my
If you're
baby.
going to interfere, I will arrest you,
Andrew,
okay?
please
You can
stop.
stand at the front of the truck. You can film all you'd like. New Missouri law says if I tell you that you're interfering, you have to stand 25 feet away, okay? I'm going to allow you to stand a little closer, stay at the front of the truck. Don't move from there. Is that clear?
It's fine.
Okay.
Thanks for the advice. Good for the kids. Grandma forward.
I just need your driver's license, ma'am. Do you have that with you? I do. Okay. Can you produce that, please? Okay. Aaliyah.
The kids are at home.
Don't come any closer. I will arrest you. Okay? Is that clear?
Oh, John, not only have they reproduced, if you go back and watch that last video, the kids are in the back seat when they pulled all that dumb shit. He got tased. She got ripped out of the vehicle. One of their mothers had to come pick up the kids from the traffic stop. Like, these people are like scum of the earth.
She doesn't need this. She's already got a heart condition. She can't even stand this, dude. I've already got head trauma down dealing with from this.
Do you want me to put you in a car?
No, because
Then
I'll just
be
tear
quiet.
up this one.
You're interfering right
No
now.
car out of duty.
Make me warn you again, and you will be arrested again.
I just got the
okay?
deposition on the other
Stop.
officer.
Let me talk to
If
her.
he shows up,
stop and let me talk to her, Andrew.
finish the stop, please. Do the RAS and do it, please.
As soon as you stop talking and let me, I can't.
Please
okay?
do that.
There is very clear, I hate to say RAS, but spoiler alert, they have a bad plate. I'm not going to explain how bad or how old their plate is, but their plate is bad, and they should have been pulled over for how expired it is. And he's acting like, oh, you just need to finish the stop. And then she's faking like she's in fear for her life. Also, I just want to say this. There is no reason a sovereign citizen driving on a suspended license, expired license, not having a plate, not having insurance, whatever, there's no reason that any of those cases should be over a year old and still not over with. So the fact that he's like, oh, my last case isn't over with, that's a failure on the justice system. It takes 2 months to finish that shit at max.
You have a driver's license with you.
I do.
I need that, ma'am, please.
I was already assaulted once by this officer. I'm not going to
All right. Do you have insurance for the truck?
Right.
No insurance at all? Or you just don't have it
Thank you for
available?
at least standing by.
Not available.
Okay. But you do have insurance of some sort?
No, we're broke. We can't afford any of this because of you guys.
Okay, so no insurance.
Nothing.
Okay.
Are you going to write?
And sorry to keep breaking in, but again, I have sources. This guy doesn't have like a super high paying job, but he also doesn't work at McDonald's, if you catch my drift. So he should have some sort of money to be remedying this situation. And he is just choosing not to.
Plates?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I will, please stop. I will stop.
I want us to both go home and you don't stop.
I'm stopping. I will stop. I will let him do his unlawful shit. Let's go.
Mrs. Minson.
I will stand here and record this, and I will be quiet.
That is your right. I'll allow you to stand there. Just let me do what I've got to do, okay? The plate on the truck. Did that come on the truck or is that yours?
No, it's my uncle's. It's my uncle's truck.
It's your uncle's truck?
Yes, I have the title. It has his name on it and everything. He gave me the truck.
Okay.
Because he had
So
a
when I
truck
run
and
the
he was-
plate, it will come back to
It'll
the
go back
to the valid registered owner.
Yes, and I can call him if you would like to talk to him.
I don't need that at this point, okay? I am going to step up here and get the last floor of the VIN and make sure that it matches the plate when I run it, okay?
Do you want me to grab the title out of the glove box?
Not at this point.
Okay.
490 status check.
Code 4.
Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit because he's going to be in his car for a hot second. Why is she dressed like a 3-year-old? It's the 23rd of December, so in my head, there's only a few times of the year where it's acceptable to dress goofy. Right before Christmas, on Christmas, and like Halloween time. They're just within my acceptable tolerance for dressing like that. Yeah, and she's whimpering now and acting like she's scared to death, but in the last video she was trying to jump out of the car and attack the police. Donald, that's the thing. In the last video, she was not like this at all. So I think this is just an act.
No, I think they're just in that car. To my knowledge, they're not involved. Huh? No front plate. Tag is probably expired because it's not on record. He says the title's in the glove box or in the truck someplace. Would you like me to get it? I'll go get it. He says it's his uncle's truck.
Which I understand that's his job, but he also has to do RAS and verify that the vehicle is driven by the correct person. I understand that, but in this case, I'm not really cool with the officers being here.
Okay. The extra officers?
No,
or just
you two.
Oh,
that's it, and it's for obvious reasons.
Okay.
And I understand that.
Let's move past that and get this done.
Issue right now.
Okay.
So
I do need the title.
Yeah, we're still going through court over a false arrest. It's great.
Okay. The title. I do in fact need that at this point.
Can I go get it?
Yes. I will escort you.
This is a problem that sovereign citizens and frauditors, Moors, everyone has. Trying to switch myself to the big screen. There we go. You can't call it an illegal arrest if it's still in court. Because it's not up to you to call it an illegal arrest. It's up to the court. It's up to the judge. It's up to the jury. And in my opinion, it should be up to the executioner as well. But you can't just immediately think, I'm a sovereign citizen, therefore this is an illegal arrest. That's not how the justice system works at all. And he's freaking out because obviously from what he just did in the first video, where he got tased 3 times by 2 officers. Normally, I think his name's Andrew. That's burnt peanut. That ain't gonna help nobody. Andrew something or another with an M. If they hear that name on the radio, more than likely they're gonna say, send all units. He's probably gonna try to fight. His wife's gonna fight, whatever. We need everybody there. So now everybody's showing up on scene and he's seeing the same officers that arrested him prior.
Are there any weapons in the truck?
The weapon's in her purse.
Okay.
You must know, like it was last time. And I still haven't got my last weapon back.
Okay. I appreciate you letting me know.
Oh, it's center counsel.
Okay.
And there's over $1,000 list of parts on the roof if you want to look, just to get this thing to where it'll pass the safety.
You bought it from your uncle?
My uncle actually gave it to me because I couldn't afford to buy another vehicle after you guys destroyed my other
one.
So
that's the plate that was on it? Is this plate?
Yes.
Okay.
It comes back to him. He had a stroke. It's literally got the plate that it was parked in the field in my backyard.
Well, the plate is expired like
22, I know.
Yeah, so
because I can't afford the license vehicle.
Well, I'm just explaining to you why I'm asking for the title. Because the plate is so old that no longer has a vehicle attached to it. It's been expired for so long they've purged it out of the system. So then the title shows that it's not a stolen. Like I have to run the make sure it's not stolen, that kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm very aware of that.
Okay.
So his shit has been expired since 2022. This video happened 10 days ago, 11 days ago. That's almost 3 years. Well, actually, yeah, 3 years going on 4 years. And you did your own big and raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it's been expired that long. It's been expired so long that they took it out of the system. Took it out of the system entirely. The cops destroyed his vehicle. I don't think so, in all honesty. Because he got out. He got out willingly. He got out as soon as they pulled him over and they tased him. To my knowledge, they didn't break the windows to get her out either. They dragged her out of the car. So I don't know how they ruined it. More than likely, it got towed and they just never got it out. And then now it's someone else's car. Might not be new, but it's new to them.
I'm a state inspector. I have to do IDODs all the time.
Okay. So then you understand.
Yeah.
All right, you can step back.
a sovereign citizen that works as a state inspector? Riddle me that.
Over there with your wife.
Also, if you guys noticed, I think he inspects cars for like the state inspections. I want to say I can check with my source. I don't know what they're currently doing at the moment, but yeah, let me pause this because I don't know how much this is going to go on. Oh fuck, drawing a blank. What was I about to talk about? Let me read the chat. Nope, drawing a blank. Back to the video. Oh, that's what reminded me right here. You guys can see it. I can't see it on this screen because that's where all my information for Restream is. He named it January 1st, 2026. Because I'm assuming that's when he got the body cam and put it out. This is where my post came from the other day where I said, hey, sovereign citizens, label your fucking videos. Label them something other than the date because that ain't it. Sovereign citizens need to make their videos more more searchable for the greater good. Not for people like me, but for the greater good. I'm not saying label them sovereign citizen, but right to travel this, right to drive, no license required, yada yada, something like that, so that I can find them. Because 9 times out of 10, unless I'm searching for somebody's page specifically, I am never going to find a video labeled January 1st, 2026. Exactly. A car inspector who drives an unregistered vehicle.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the plate. The truck is from his uncle. Give him to him, I guess. Well, the plate probably goes to it. It's just still expired. It's not off record. There's no record anymore. So I'm just,
like what, 2 years it falls out?
I think so. Just hot filing it by VIN, make sure everything's kosher on it.
Yeah, I was just coming through and I see one car here and another car running up that the house went down.
Obviously, we have history.
Yeah.
No idea who it was. I didn't know they had this vehicle. They didn't have the Audi anymore. And so they tried to avoid me in the Walmart parking lot. I was coming out and they saw me and they looped all the way around and came out this way instead of going out the other entrance. And so I'm like, oh, that's odd. That looks like a good stop. So I pulled in and they both jumped out. Tried to order him back in and then he started yelling. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So, okay, go ahead and leave me another meeting over here because the last time this didn't go well.
Also, just to point it out here, guys. If you are actively trying to avoid the cops are going to notice that and look at you harder. Don't draw attention to yourself. If you're riding with a bad plate that's 3 years expired, act natural. Act natural and just drive your car the way you're going. If you see a cop and then you throw it and go a different direction and take the long way to try to get away from them, they're going to notice that. Like, you aren't as slick as you think you are. Christo, what's up, bud? Cerebral Tackle. I've been sorting tackle to sell all day. Supporting duck feed addiction is expensive. I feel that.
Were y'all running around with sirens on? Yeah. Okay. So we could hear, like shift change, we could hear them. I'm like, well, we couldn't see anything. I'm like, it doesn't even sound like they're moving right now. Like, what is going on?
Going through like the neighborhood.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, that's good.
We're going to be in the options for that.
You bought the cut again. Huh? You bought the cut again. Well, actually, it's getting put up on hockey pucks too in a 1-inch lift. So that should clear everything and still keep the handling, drivability, and be able to tow. So that's kind of when you do that stuff to these vehicles, you just lose all your capacity to do anything.
What an idiot!
I'm gonna take the plate off the.
He can't update the plate, can't get it inspected, can't get insurance, but he can put a lift and spacers on his truck.
Back. It is, what, 3 years, almost 4 years expired right now?
I don't even know if you can get that off the back of there. And honestly, I mean, if you want me to take it off, I'll just take it off and run without a plate. That's fine.
That would probably be better at this point. That I mean, the plate looks like...
Sorry, I'm cold.
You're fine. Putting a plate on that, especially that expired, just makes it look like you're trying not to get caught running without registering it. And right now, like the title is legally the way everything is right now, with the title not being filled out to go to you or anything like that. It's like you're borrowing your uncle's truck, which is fine. The tags are expired. The tag. It's not going to be legal. The deer. It's not.
Then he hit another deer.
Okay.
That's actually why it got parked, because somehow the fuel pump got bent after he hit the deer. I don't know how that happens, but when you turn left, it would lose fuel pressure.
Did you have to go through the bed to get it, or can you...
I actually had the whole entire bed off because all the bolts were messed up because of the body lift kit. If you actually look, it's up on hockey pucks.
Okay. I'm not going to write you tickets. You need to take it home. It is not legal for you to have it on the road without it being registered, the registration renewed. So I'm not so concerned about that. The state of Missouri is going to get their money one way or another on the tax stuff for the place and all that kind of thing. The thing that I am concerned about is the insurance. I'm gonna let you go tonight on a warning for like.
I literally have bonds. I'm bonded.
Like fully self-insured for the vehicle.
Bonded. Like I'm bonded myself for vehicles.
Okay. Do you have that paperwork?
I do not have it on me. You guys actually stepped all over it last time you arrested me.
Okay. So get a copy of that in the vehicle.
There's a copy of it's registered up to the county.
Okay. I don't have a way to.
You guys don't even.
Also, it doesn't fucking matter what you have because she was driving. Last I checked, if you have insurance for yourself to drive, that doesn't transfer to somebody when you're sitting shotgun. Yeah, that's the thing. Ace, I was also hoping for that. He has a job. He's got all this money for other things. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Spacers and lift kits aren't cheap. Unless you get like a Temu lift kit. And even then, it's not that cheap. But he's got all this money for all these things. But when it comes to getting the basic necessity to drive, a license, registration, proof of insurance, nope, fuck it. He just doesn't want to do it. Yeah, they stepped on the paperwork last year and he has neglected to get new paperwork. I'm struggling with this. So, yes and no. So, with what happened in the last traffic stop with this guy, he got tased once, twice, 3 times. She got arrested, and now they're much more chill. I would be more inclined to be okay with an officer giving them a warning when they're chill and moderately reasonable. Like, obviously, he's a sovereign citizen. He's not listening for shit, but he's not fighting. He's not acting like a dick. He's not getting in anyone's face. And it's 9 o'clock, about to be almost Christmas. I would much rather see them get a warning now than like we've seen them get a random warning for not having a license, registration. Suspended license, no registration. They tried to do the fucking fake paperwork bullshit in August and get a warning. I don't want to see that. Guys like this are what I call job security. They gave him a warning this time, but he'll be back. he'll be back probably driving the same truck. Because if you guys, I guess I'll show it after. Somebody remind me. She got pulled over in the same truck. Yada, yada. Yeah, he's fully admitting he's going to do it. Yeah, that's the hard part. Because he's telling you to your face that he's going to do it again. I don't know. The only problem with it in this case is he wasn't driving. So technically he wouldn't be the one going to jail. She would be the one going to jail. Which is wild.
Look at it anyway. I'm sorry.
I'm letting you go with warnings right now, Andrew, even though technically I could arrest you and take you to jail for interfering. I'm trying to be...
He is
okay.
in trauma therapy. He is working through what happened with everything.
I'm not dealing with any of that tonight, okay? Just right here, right now, tonight, what this stop is for is the only thing that I'm addressing, okay? You are required by law in the state of Missouri to have whatever proof of financial responsibility, whether it's you're self-insured or you have insurance with somebody else that you can produce at the time of the stop. So make sure that you get that paperwork available. Don't produce it until asked to, okay? Make sure you get all that stuff done, okay? It's not going to be legal to drive on the road. Like I said, the plates I don't really care about so much. The state of Missouri will get their money one way or another.
Also, why are they blurring out the 5 Below sign?
They're good at that. But if you get into a crash with somebody else and you're not able to produce insurance or...
This is what I was talking about.
One way or another.
The sign was blurred out.
That. But if you get into a crash with somebody else and you're not able to produce insurance or have insurance that's going to be valid for the other driver, if you're deemed at fault, then that's the thing that I'm concerned about. Is somebody else being... This is what I tell everybody. Okay, if you get in a crash that the insurance companies determine you're at fault for, because we are not, and you don't have self-insured or whatever, then that's wrong to the other person.
I hand them a bond that's worth $125,000 and a 1099 so they can file for it and get all the money they need in order to repair whatever they need.
But you do have to have that with you in order for that to happen, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's my only point. However you insure your vehicles, as long as it's legal.
It's online now, too.
Okay. Then that's fine. If you can produce it at the time, that's fine. Okay. So I'm not worried about that. We're done. We're finishing up. Okay. Don't be driving without proof of financial responsibility. And I have to tell you that it's not legal to drive it without renewing the registration.
Proof of financial responsibility?
Because for people like yourself who don't have an insurance company, it's not really insurance.
Why does an insurance company have to represent me if I'm bonded?
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm
just
not doing
asking
that.
questions.
The state of Missouri says, upon request from law enforcement on a traffic stop, you have to produce some proof of insurance or financial responsibility, whatever it is that you carry. Okay, that's all that I'm saying on that. Okay, I'm not delving into.
Could I get one of your officers' card with all the?
Yeah, he wants all their names and badge numbers. Having an IOU, that's probably what this guy has. If you want to go back to, what is his name? I'm already drawing a blank. Granite Beast, the guy that I made quit the internet several times. Granite Beast lives in a state where you have to have X amount of dollars backing up your insurance or something along those lines. And he's just like, yeah, I don't have insurance. I just have X amount of money in the bank. And it's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. That's not how insurance works. Again, this guy said he's bonded for $125,000. That's probably not going to touch anything when you plow into a Prius, kill a bunch of people, and they need to get surgery. $125,000 isn't going to do it.
The officers' numbers, your badge numbers on them, so I can request body cam footage.
Yeah.
Overtime.
Excuse me. I will. I think so.
Yeah, I think...
Who's see.
I think most people, if you have a suspended license, an expired license, and can't spend the $20 or whatever to renew it, you don't have insurance, can't afford it, can't register your car. Personally, if I ever fall on hard times and can't afford it, I'm going to be walking a lot of places. Because it's not worth... You can't afford it now. And you can't afford also having a ticket above your head for $500 for doing it. And then getting your license suspended. And then having to pay to get it unsuspended. Like, these guys don't think ahead for shit.
What's his number? I'm just putting them all on this one. I can't remember if you're EI or IE.
You want that plate off?
He said it might not come off. Does it look like it'll come off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a Phillips screwdriver.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Minson. These four are Troy. This here is Sheriff's Deputy with Lincoln County. Okay? DSN and last name.
Thank you very much.
And I'm going to take a look at that plate and see if it'll come off.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know. To be honest, the UPS guy actually tried to take it off.
Did he?
Yeah, he got this.
Try to take the whole bumper, huh?
Yeah. I don't have a screwdriver on me, or I might just take it off.
I've got it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Walmart special. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Way easier than most, actually.
Dude, this thing's got like so many timing issues and so much. It's actually getting an LS because the motor's fucked.
Yeah.
Like it's literally got so much timing and detonation while you're trying to accelerate that it's not even funny.
Does it got that old 350 in it?
Timing chains are stretched and it's got that plastic timing cover that warps all the time.
Yep.
And it keeps just fucking warping. And it'll be on its third set of timing chains. So basically,
I guess it'd be a lot of work to swap.
You know what? I'm actually changing my mind. I was okay with this when I watched it the first time. I don't think they should have been arrested. I think they should have towed the car. Towed the car and called it a day.
Swapping those over and over again.
no, well, this one's easy compared to the ones they do at work. So you don't have to look back. You can just hand me the screws.
All right. There you go.
As soon as I get my plates back from the police department, they're going right on here.
There's that. And you're free to go.
Okay, let me go back here. Did he just say what I think he said?
All right. There you go.
As soon as I get my plates back from the police department, they're going right on here.
There's that. And
so they took his plates. They took his plates from the last stop. And I believe it was like a fancier SUV. You can't... That's not how that works in my experience. You can't just slap a plate for I want to say it was like an Audi or something like that. Like a foreign SUV. You can't just take the plate for that other vehicle and slap it on a late 90s or late 80s, early 90s truck and call it safe. Like, that's not how that works. If they run the plate, it'll come back to that SUV, and then you'll get pulled over again. And then you'll be back in the same shit situation. Like, this guy's like setting himself up for failure, and he just can't get out of his own way.
you're free to go. You're free to go, ma'am. In my pocket, but this thing is... I'm trying not to put my hands in my pocket right now. have wipes?
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
I got everything. No cites today?
What's that?
No citations for him today?
I believe this was actually one of the officers that tased him the first time.
Nah, honestly, if I'd have known who it was before I stopped it, I probably would have just given me all the way.
Another one?
Nah, this will be good. Appreciate it.
For a second, I thought it was Jeremiah. Kirsting?
Mm-hmm.
He has one like that. See if not having this stuff registered either.
It was only a matter of time before this happened, but
yeah.
Appreciate you.
All right, that's where we're going to stop the video because he let him go. I was okay with them giving him a warning because it was so close to Christmas, but you guys commenting kind of changed my mind. Again, I'm okay with them personally getting a warning and saying, hey, you need to not do this. But they should have towed the truck. Especially after everything that he said. That he was going to do it again. He's going to intentionally use plates from another car for this vehicle to try to not get pulled over again. They should have towed the vehicle. This guy should be fucking BSBTing it everywhere on a fucking Huffy. Like, why would he do the right thing if the cops let him go? Exactly. Maybe it's just me. If I had a certain person in my city driving like this, I would pull him over every time I saw him. Every single time I saw him. What's the worst case scenario? You keep having to get paid to go to court? To be like, yeah, he was driving on an expired plate from 3 years ago. I'll take that overtime all day. I think they should have been able to walk there from New China or Five Below or wherever they were trying to hide out for the night, but the car should no longer be in their possession. Let me show you guys something else, which kind of rubbed me the wrong way from this guy's channel. Let me bring this back up. All right. So this actually happened. Let me go to videos. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And he got all the body cams from this incident. A month ago, his wife got pulled over in this same beat-up green truck. Right here. My wife getting stopped in an unregistered vehicle. Because they're all mentally disabled. I swear sovereign citizens are special. I'm going to dig into what these are. If this is just like city council meetings. Yeah, special board meeting. I'm immediately a lot less interested. This guy's showing, this is a whole nother traffic stop that has nothing to do with him. Sovereign citizen traffic stop. This is the same sovereign citizen traffic stop. The guy is a bit special. The Eddie Craig from 11 years ago, where he tries to tell you how to get away with breaking the law because he was in law enforcement at one point in his life. Yeah, it's just going to keep going. This is all from the traffic stop from a year ago that we've all covered. This is a bunch of angles of him getting tased a bunch of times. I might check that one out while he's at the hospital acting like a fucking idiot. But yeah, guys, that's the video. That's the video. You'd be surprised how many sovereign citizens have government jobs. Or how many frauditors have government jobs. I know, what's his name? Lucky Laptop News, James Fish, whose house is literally falling down on top of him. He works, I want to say actually for the state of Missouri. But yet he goes out and audits and harasses people and is a sovereign citizen and all this shit. Yet he works for the government. mind blown because that doesn't make sense. I will be taking down the Christmas tree tomorrow or Monday. Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Monday, yeah. Either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know what I'm going to put over in that corner. But, yeah, it'll be down. Let's see. Let me go check who's live right now, and I can send you guys somewhere else. I don't think anybody's live right now. Well, that's disappointing. I don't think you guys want to go watch the burnt peanut. Ah, perfect. Okay, I know where you guys are going. I know where you guys are going. You guys are going to go hang out with Doc for a little bit talking about Chris Ryder. Let me go to studio and fix this for you guys. Yeah, so that's the which came first, the government employee or the sovereign citizen. So they always say that government employees are like welfare recipients, or the Constitution and the laws only apply to government employees. And it's just like, that's you, bro. That's you. By your own logic, that's you. But they don't ever want to hear that argument. I don't think you guys want to go over there. Where are you? Where are you? Let me look you up. Why can I not find Doc's stream? Because it hates me, that's why. Oh, because I need redirection privileges from his channel. Well, that's not nice. Who can I send you guys to that isn't going to... Yeah. You guys get no one today. You guys get no one today because I have San Diego webcams, and that's about it. Ain't nobody trying to watch that. Except for me. Yeah, that's it. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with this stream. See, I feel like I have to put some things in the tree's place, or it'll just be empty over there. It's a weird thing. All right. Get all this shit off the screen. I will be hopefully making 2 to 3 videos tonight. I have a few that I've gathered. I toiled in the fields of YouTube today, found a bunch of videos, a few sovereign citizens in court, one 30-minute sovereign citizen traffic stop video. That doesn't end well for her. I got to do those tonight. And then I got to start working on the 3rd channel. And that's that. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Bye.
You're still here? It's over. Go home.